It's an interesting message. Hey, Lenore, you said you would be posting all month around this topic, but I didn't see a post yesterday or the day before. What gives? I'm so glad you noticed. Hi, I'm Lenora Horton. I'm the founder and CEO of Horton Legal Strategies, and all month I've been talking about absences in the business and the legal issues around it. You see, it is peak vacation season here in the United States and actually in many other countries. And that means that people are dealing with others being absent in the business or perhaps themselves. I want you to be aware of the legal issues around this. So if you are talking to a lawyer about it, and that's what we do, we're a law firm of outside general counsel, then it's probably one of two areas where this has come up. A, you're dealing with an employee who has gone absent, or B, you're dealing with a consultant or vendor who has gone absent. Now, if you're curious about the employee piece, then check back on some of my earlier videos that were posted this month. We've already addressed some of the insights that you need to consider when an employee goes missing. But what do you do if it's a consultant or a vendor? I'm going to be talking about this from the standard standpoint of a service-based consultant, not a goods vendor or something like that. I think you have two different issues to address that way. So, from a consulting perspective, I like to think of it as plan A or plan B. Let's start with plan A. First thing with plan A is that you plan ahead. While it may seem unlikely, it is something that's foreseeable, which means that we can plan ahead for it. And I don't think it would require too onerous of a discussion or tweaks to your current system in order to implement these four tips. Tip number one, have a conversation with the consultant about it. What would happen if you are unavailable in your business? You may discover that they have vacation plans coming up that might impact your deliverables. Test them on what happens if something unexpected comes up for an extended period of time. How would that be addressed? What sort of contingencies exist in their business for that? That would be step one. Step two, incorporate some of your agreements around that, or all of them if possible, into your contract. Put it in writing, get it in there where you talk about what might happen and what the contingencies are if they are suddenly unavailable for various lengths of time. Number three, try to get control over the deliverables, okay? And I think there's a lot that people can do. If you're dealing with a consultant whose processes involve having everything hosted on their systems, get downloadable links, have them send it to you as an attachment, charge somebody with logging in and downloading the information. Don't wait until you're dealing with an issue of unavailability and access to suddenly try to go in and download your information. Take control over it immediately as much as possible. And finally, have backup plans. Okay. I think this is generally a good practice. Most controllers will tell you this. You want to be vetting more than one potential consultant. You want to have a backup plan in case you need to pivot to keep yourself from getting too far behind on the deliverables that you were expecting. Now, what happens if you don't have this in place? Well, that's plan B. Stay tuned for the next video on that topic. Thank you.